Well, food pantry organizers receive a broad mix of healthy and not so healthy products. Research by Auburn University and Cornell University shows making the healthier products more convenient and appealing can encourage clients to select those nutritious options. Professor of Agricultural Economics at Auburn University, Dr. Norbert Wilson, joins us now via phone to take a further look into this research. Thanks for joining us today, Dr. Wilson.
Great, thank you.
So what inspired this research to begin with?
Sure. I grew up in Southwest Georgia, and while growing up, I didn't appreciate this, but as an adult, I started to realize how food access and poverty issues were a significant challenge for people throughout the rural South. And so I got involved with food pantries. I'm on the board of a local food bank, and I discovered this real challenge that you described earlier, that clients are exposed to a wide variety of products, and the challenge that pantries have faced is how do we encourage healthier food selections without limiting choice? And so because of that, we began thinking about how can we actually encourage that food selection, the selection of the healthier products.
So how do these nudges or placements work?
Sure. One of the things that we've discovered is that we live in an environment where we're making hundreds, if not thousands, of food choices on a regular basis. And sometimes we just respond not out of really thinking through the choice, but we respond because something is right in front of us. And so the question we've asked ourselves is, what if we change the placement of products in a food pantry to actually encourage the selection? So in our study, we literally put products at the front of the line versus at the back of the line. We kept them in their original packaging versus taking them out of their outer box when they're still individually wrapped and repackaging them in plastic bags. And we saw a tremendous increase in the selection of those products when put up front or kept in their original packaging. So small modifications that food pantries can do that would actually encourage the selection of those healthier products.
So besides in food pantries, where else could we maybe use these ideas of behavioral economics?
Sure. We are constantly making these food choices, and the environment that we're in is influencing that choice. And I think we don't always realize it, we don't appreciate it, but throughout, even in our own homes, there are things that are placed in ways that may encourage us to go ahead and eat some more potato chips. And so the question I think we have to ask ourselves is, how is the environment affecting our food choice? And so what we're seeing, and some work that my colleague Brian Wansink has been doing, particularly looking at the food environment that we're in, we can see that we can modify that environment to actually encourage us, or at least discourage us from making some of those less ideal food choices.
All right. Well, Dr. Wilson, thank you for your time. Again, Professor of Agricultural Economics at Auburn University, Dr. Norbert Wilson, joining us today.